back at it again. And yes, I know. We've talked about this topic a lot. And honestly, this may be the last time I speak about it until we actually get some, news of who's actually going to be Speaker of the House. But I thought this video was kind of cool because, going out on the street. And, I've talked about more recently reading the room, which I think some of these politicians aren't doing or just simply don't care. They have read the room and just don't care because they're swamp creatures. I don't know. Which one do you guys think it is? But we've got a video here of reporters going out on the streets and asking folks about McCarthy in his district. All right. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you're following me on social media too, especially Twitter. Link is in the description. All right. The link is down below. And with that being said, let's dive in.
We heard some of the national pundits discussing what this historically extended stalemate means for Kevin McCarthy and for the nation. But what does it mean to the people back here in McCarthy's 20th congressional district in California? 17's Robert Price got some of McCarthy's constituents to weigh in.
Day 3 of the speakership vote drama in Washington, D.C. finds Kevin McCarthy's constituents back here in Bakersfield with a range of reactions, from praying for his political survival to expecting.
Now, remember, this is California. For the few of you that aren't aware, I'm sure most of you knew that already, but I was one of the few that didn't know. Yes, Kevin's district is in California, or as I like to call it, California. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Things to maybe not go so well.
With the selection of a speaker, an unremarkable one-ballot procedural exercise for every Congress since the chaos of 1923, that's 100 years of perfunctory formality up till now. Kevin McCarthy's base of support at home might be expected to be squarely in his corner, and many of them, like Delano Minister Annabelle, are.
I've been voting for him all along. To me, he's the most trusted person that I can vote for, and I know he will fight for our rights and our needs, like not extra spending the money that we don't need to spend.
But things weren't supposed to go like this. Bell said she stopped watching after the second ballot and had no idea the vote on the House floor would be moving on to a 12th ballot.
What? He's still running?
Yeah.
Well, I'm praying for him to become the Speaker of the House.
Not everyone is praying.
No, man.
Some say karma has caught up with the long-serving congressman from Bakersfield. This is Alan Tackett.
If you want my honest opinion, okay, well, Kevin doesn't keep his word. He flip-flops, and I don't trust the man.
Tackett's prediction?
He doesn't keep his word, he flip-flops. Didn't we hear Matt Gaetz say the same thing? That Kevin doesn't keep his word, he flip-flops? Quite interesting that, one of his constituents said the exact same thing. Sounds like Kevin is a swamp creature. Interessante, if I do say so myself.
I think probably a Democrat will get it. Hakeem, is that his name, Hakeem?
That would be Brand.
Whoa, see, now you're going off in left field, buddy. See, I was agreeing with you, but now you went off in left field. But oh my goodness, if Hakeem won that, how embarrassing that would be for Kevin McCarthy. Whoa. But then, of course, everyone would vilify, Matt Gaetz and Lauren Boebert, the 20 Brian Donalds and Chip Roy and all those guys and gals. They would demonize them as well. And, people like me, and I'm sure you, would demonize Kevin for not stepping aside and letting someone like Jim Jordan or Byron Donalds or Chip Roy or even Trump, win it. Because if Kevin steps aside, then it opens things up. If Kevin says, all right, I'm bowing out, then people are going to be forced to make a decision on someone that in my opinion, would be better. Right now, I think there is a small group of people that feel like they are required basically to go for Kevin because of this thing right here, the almighty dollar bill. And Kevin, they know Kevin can raise a lot of money and Kevin can help them win their races. And that's one of the major things that these politicians want, is to win their races. And if Kevin's one of the big guys when it comes to raking in that cash, this is what they care about. They don't care about us. They care about these. They're basically strippers at this point. They care more about these dollar bills than they do us. You know what I mean? Oh man, they're basically strippers. I'm telling you. All about them dollar bills, man. All about them dollar bills.
New House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York. And yes, that would be an upset for the ages. Joey Garza thinks McCarthy's inconsistency finally caught up with him.
I don't know Mr. McCarthy that well, but I don't trust him because he goes back on his word, he's back and forth. I just, one moment he talked bad about Trump, the next day he's over there visiting him in Mar-a-Lago, and I don't like a person like that. I want you to be honest, sincere, and truthful,
And yet,
he probably going to make it, yeah. I wish he wasn't, but he probably going to make it.
Brett Knight of Stockton is just enjoying the entertaining history lesson.
It's kind of amazing to me that in 100 years they've never seen anything like this in the U.S. Congress. That, to me, that he's hanging on pretty desperately here.
His prediction?
I guess that kind of depends on where the Republican Party's at right now. And right now they seem to be kind of divided and in disarray. He was kind of expecting it, and I think there were a lot of people that thought that it was just going to happen. So, this is a little unexpected and quite entertaining.
And so, round after round, the drama continues. A little reminiscent here of the Garza Circle, perhaps, in downtown Bakersfield.
So, how long do you guys think Kevin will hold on? What are we on to? Vote 13 will start today, right? I think it would be 13. How many more votes do we need to have until Kevin just says, all right, I'm giving up? Or do you guys think he will never give up? He'll just sit there for days and weeks and weeks? Let me know. Or I guess I should say, what do you think the outcome will be? Do you think that Kevin will finally give up? Do you think he'll hold on? Do you think he will do the unthinkable and go to the other side and beg them for votes like AOC was talking about? Do you think he would go that low? And if he did, would he become the new Liz Cheney? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Or if he bows out, who do you think takes his place? Who do you think they rally behind then? Or there's so many routes this could go. Or do you think some of the folks, including Kevin, would say, I'm voting for Hakeem? Do you think they would go that low? To be that bitter? Kevin would say, nope, I'm voting for Hakeem. I don't care if you nominate Jim Jordan or Byron or Chip or anybody else. I'm voting for Hakeem. Let me know in the comment section. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts and your opinions on where this goes from here. I know what you guys prefer because I've asked before and I've taken a poll on Twitter. By the way, make sure you're following me on Twitter. The link is in the description. And I've read the room on Twitter as well. Like 95, like no BS, 95% of voters, of us, right, on this channel, this family, and on Twitter, all over, 95% of people don't want Kevin. Do not want Kevin. So I know what most of you guys are going to say. But if it's not Kevin, then who? And is Kevin ever going to bow out? I'm really curious. I'm really curious because, like I said, this could go 1,000,001 different ways, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Obviously, the way that I want it to go is I want Kevin to bow out, and then Byron Donalds gets nominated. I think that would, and listen, I understand not playing into the identity politics, right? That's not what, Republicans typically do or usually do. I think even Marjorie Taylor Greene said something about that as well. But I do think there is a benefit to doing it at least once, playing the game, right? Because that's all the left does, and that's one of their things that they hold over, minorities, especially black folks. Oh, look at all these black people we have standing beside us. And honestly, and we checked out a video. I forgot what video that was. I want to say it was a campus reform video, maybe. And we checked out a videos, I should say, of black people saying, yeah, they look more like us. So, what do you know? Play the game. Let's get Byron in there. And I don't think he should be there simply because he's black, right? Simply because he has one of those infinity stones of woke, even though he's not woke, but the woke, they have infinity stones. If you're black, if you're a woman, or if you're LGBTQ, the infinity stones. He has one of them. But I also do think that he would be good. He is new. I understand that. But from everything that I've seen from him, I don't think he's a pushover. I think he can articulate himself very, very well. He's not afraid to stand in front of a camera. He knows when to hold them. And also knows when to fold them. And I think he would be able to play the game that I've been speaking about very, very well. And I think he could outduel Hakeem Jeffries. And Hakeem Jeffries couldn't throw out the race card, against them because they're both black. So he couldn't just say, hey, I'm part of the black community, guys. You got to vote for the black guy, or you got to support the black guy, I should say. Got to support the black guy. Well, Byron's black too, so how's that gonna work out? So my thing is, take away some of their offense, take away some of the left's offense by putting Byron in that position. And also you take away the notion that Republicans are all racist and terrible folks. I mean, of course, you're gonna have some people that are still gonna try to peddle that message, but when they see an actual black person being the leader of the House or Speaker of the House, and Republicans nominated him, it kind of shifts the narrative a little bit. I'm all about taking small W's, and I feel like that would be one of the small W's to lead up until 2024. Play the game. Once again, play the game. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love, family. I'm out.